Oh. Hi. Um, I'm listening a lot about this vibration of higher, lower, and frequency. It comes to new age. Yeah, frequency, vibration. Two new words, everyone is using them. Let's look at this, how what happens with the sound. Frequency is either higher.
What's higher, lower, higher, lower.
So it's either higher or it's lower, because if you go in the graphs of the sound, if you put it through machines that show you the graphs of the sound, then you will see that the frequency travels from place, like somewhere down, bottom, all the way to the top, and back down, or it stagnates, but it never stagnates forever. It goes, at one point it's gonna go either up or down, So, and what that actually is, what is the sound? What is this vibration? You know what I mean? What is actually frequency? I just said it before. So frequency is vibration. It's vibration of the energy, and where energy comes from. Essence, So I had the big E, essence. Higher it vibrates, the brighter it becomes. And the lower it vibrates, the darker it gets. When it goes higher, it means it's very fast. It's sped up, It has the speed of vibration that is just, it pushes itself outwards, When it vibrates at a slower tempo, it becomes darker and more introverted. And it does not recognize itself much, because it has no expression. It didn't push or express itself outwardly, worldly, in this world. It stays inside, it doesn't get into this world to find its face and to have its face among all the faces, right? So you need expression. You need to express yourself in order to understand who you are, in order to find and relate to that one face that you currently are. Even though you're all the faces together. None of the other faces are actually someone else's faces. They're all yours. But through one you relate more, And especially to that one, you find yourself right now, and then you switch again some other time, and you go look for another face of yourself. The one that suits you better in that moment. The one that tells you more about yourself in that moment. Or the one that deceives you more about yourself in that moment. So anyways, yeah. You see, the higher it goes means the faster it is. Because it goes so fast that it pushes us up. You know what I mean? It's like orgasm, everything explodes, everything goes wow way up to the top and hits the ceiling. You know what I mean? And the lower it means the slower it gets. It gets so slow that it becomes really, really dark. You know, it was really rusty and stuff. At the essential level of what we are saying right now, we are still talking about the same thing. It's the energy, it's the essence. It's divine energy or essence. You see? That's the only thing that can vibrate, either lower or either higher. So there is no such thing that, oh, if it vibrates lower, it means it's... So I have to make it vibrate faster and it goes higher, so that I will be better. No. The only thing, as I told you, the faster it goes, more it pushes itself out, which means more it recognizes itself. And so, the slower it gets, more it goes back into itself, which means less it recognizes itself, which is, you know, it's logical. How can it recognize itself if it sinks down within it and doesn't go out to compare itself with other expressions of itself? So it's just like everything gets pulled, sucked in. And it's very strong when it does that. It's very, very strong. It's way stronger than when it's expressed. Because when it's expressed, it's scattered. It's scattered all around. But when it goes inwardly, it focuses in one point. It's like it, you know, you can imagine something that shrinks, you know, in itself. You know, it closes on itself. And then you can imagine something that goes, you know, look, it has no more power. It gave everything. But when it goes, takes all the stuff in, that's where all the power is. It's in one point or its own center. You know, it was really rusty and stuff. You know what I mean? So if you compare yourself being higher or lower, it's still the same thing. You're still the divine energy or the essence. Nothing else. Whether higher or lower, darker or brighter. You know, that's why people who promote light so much. Okay, I'm not saying anything. Man, it's difficult to brush this metal, but it's gonna be way better than what we used to have before, you know.